It is finally upon us. Fury Usyk 2. I cannot wait for this rematch. The first fight was a great matchup, a classic, lived up the expectations, where the right man did win. In my opinion, in Alexander Usyk, he was the man that rightfully deserved to have his hand raised after the first fight and become undisputed champion. However, I need to get this point made right away. Their first fight, was extremely close. And if you don't agree with that statement, I know that you didn't watch this fight. Facts. If you say Alexander Usyk Tyson Fury 1 wasn't a close fight, you did not watch this matchup. And the reason why a lot of people say this fight wasn't close is because of round 9. And I understand Fury was essentially out on his feet. And that Alexander Usyk caught him with such a sweet left hand, had him dancing all over the ring. The ropes held Tyson Fury up in that matchup 1,000,000%. That was a 10-8 round. Usyk nearly had him out on his feet. But outside of round 9, and let's not forget, that was one round out of a 12 round fight. And Fury came back to win rounds after round 9. It's not as if from round 9, Usyk just completely decimated the guy. It did not happen. So I need to get that out there. In my opinion anyway, and I think if you watch the fight, Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury 1 was an extremely close matchup. But in saying that, the right man did win in Alexander Usyk. He deserved to have his hand raised. I mean, obviously afterwards, Tyson Fury, he disagreed with it. A lot of people online were disagreeing with it, but no, the right man did win. Normally we don't see that in boxing. It's normally the bigger star. If it's a close fight, he'll get his hand raised. But thankfully, Alexander Usyk, the right man, did get his hand raised in that matchup. But this rematch is completely different in my opinion. Tyson Fury, we have never seen him like this before. Genuinely, this guy's flipped the switch. Let's take a look at their more recent let me say, it would be handy if I knew how to work my computer. Let's take a look at their more recent face-off. So this was the face-off that happened just a couple of days ago when they landed in Riyadh. Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk had like a crazy 10-minute stare down. I'm going to let it play in the background here while I talk about it. But you can just see, Fury is a giant of a man. And the fact that Alexander Usyk was able to do what he done in the first fight, and he took it to Fury first time round. Yes, I know Fury, it was a close fight, and Fury did win a lot of it in the middle rounds, in my opinion. But Fury was the one, or Usyk was the one that was pushing Fury around. It wasn't that Fury was pushing Usyk around, and I think that is going to be the difference in this matchup. Also, the fact that Tyson Fury kind of seems to have a well-established corner now. He knows who's going to be the main voice in the corner. He's not going to have his dad fucking shouting shit in his ear, causing havoc out in Saudi Arabia. In fact, I don't think John Fury's even in Saudi Arabia. Don't blame him. I mean, let's face it, Tommy Fury just admitted he was scared to fight Darren Till and pulled out of the fight after all their shenanigans. I'm going to use that word. That was pulled at the Misfits card. But yeah, this is one of the more intense stare downs I've ever seen. They do not take their eyes off each other. They do not move. Well, they do move, and that's when Tyson Fury goes absolutely bananas, calling him a bog-eyed fucking... It really does just go all out at Alexander Usyk. Fury, it looks like Fury's definitely hit the switch here. You've even heard him in interviews say that he hasn't spoke to his wife or kids in 3 months. Fury looks like he's taking this as serious as he ever has. And Fury in rematches, he is always better second time round. Look, I'm going to be honest, I picked Fury to win the first fight. I thought Fury was going to bully him, especially after whenever you've seen Usyk fight Anthony Joshua, and Tyson Fury came out and was like, he's a middleweight, you just have to bully him, put your weight on him, blah blah blah. Fury didn't do that first time round, but I think we will see that this time round. Fury is coming into this fight heavier. I believe Fury came into the last fight at 17 stone, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure I heard him say that, but this time he's looking to come in around 21 stone, so he is going to be heavier in there, and I think that's what Fury's going to have to do. Fury, in my opinion, yes, he is a great boxer, a great mover. He won't be able to outbox Alexander Usyk for 12 rounds. I don't see that happening. I think he's going to have to go in there and put a fucking dent and hurt Alexander Usyk. He's going to have to make Usyk go to the floor. He's going to have to put him down, and he's going to beat him. And you can see that Tyson Fury's been saying that all week. Damage. He's going to send him to the hospital. He's predicting pain. So in my opinion, from my what I'm thinking that's going to happen from seeing Fury and his whole demeanor is he's going to go out there like a wrecking ball and try and put a bad beating on Alexander Usyk. I think we're going to see him try and do a similar performance against, like he done to do Deontay Wilder in the second fight. Be the aggressor, use your weight, lean on him, bully him. But that is easier said than done. He's going in there with the pound for pound number one boxer, in my opinion, in Alexander Usyk. And the thing with Usyk is, he will have went over the mistakes that he made mistakes in the first fight. He would have known that, but he would have instantly went back and tried to dial in. Like, Alexander Usyk is just like a constant professional. This guy would have seen what mistakes he made in the first fight, and I can guarantee you right now, he will have rectified them in training. Usyk is going to come in with a completely different game plan in here, second time round in my opinion. He knows what works and what doesn't against Tyson Fury. And Fury's going to know what works and what doesn't work for him when he's in there against Alexander Usyk. But like I said, I expect Tyson Fury to march forward and try and absolutely wrecking ball Alexander Usyk in their rematch. Like I said, a similar performance to the Deontay Wilder one, except I don't think it's going to be as one-sided. But I do predict Tyson Fury to win. My final prediction for this matchup is I think Tyson Fury is going to get the job done here, and I think he gets the job done inside 10 rounds. I think it's going to be pretty close, but I think Tyson Fury is going to get the Alexander Usyk. This is it for Tyson Fury. If he loses here, I know he says he's going to stay around. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I know he says he's going to stay around, and you've got the thought of maybe the AJ fight. If Tyson Fury loses, I have no interest in seeing the AJ fight. Even if Tyson Fury wins, unless AJ gets another win or beats Daniel Dubois in a rematch, do not want to see that fight. It's not the same appeal when both guys would be coming off losses, or AJ's coming off a knockout loss and Fury's coming off a win. It just doesn't make sense. This is it though. This is it for Tyson Fury. It's all or nothing for him. If he wins this, I do believe we will see a trilogy. I think that will be the direction they go. Even though they want the AJ fight, I think Turki Usyk will understand that the trilogy is needed. If it's 1-on-1, there has to be a trilogy. Regardless, even if Fury goes out there and smokes him, if Fury goes out there and blitzes him, I think you still need to give Alexander Usyk, who is one of the all-time greats in my opinion, his rematch. I cannot wait for this fight. Also, another thing to talk about quickly is we're going to get an AI judge in this matchup. Now, I don't know what the AI judge is going to be looking for. I wish they would give us a bit more of an insight. Is it going to be just looking at punches landed, or who threw the most, or who landed the most? I don't know what the AI is specifically going to be looking for, but this is a step in the right direction, because how many times have you been watching a fight, especially in boxing, and go, how the fuck did that guy win? You know he clearly didn't win. The judges' scorecards, it's as if they were sat facing the other way for the fight. And it happens a lot in boxing. It happens in boxing. So I hope this AI can help, and it can be a step in the right direction. Obviously, news has broke that there is a bit of friction between the camps now, because a judge has had to pull out and they're trying to get a replacement judge. And I think it's Team Usyk isn't happy with who they're trying to appoint. So I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, I made a TikTok and I said, fuck it, just put the AI as the third judge. But that's maybe not the best idea for one of the biggest fights in boxing history, to have an AI judge that we've never seen before in charge of this fight. Maybe that isn't the best idea. I will hold my hands up. But I just can't wait for this fight. This is going to be awesome. Tyson Fury is going to stop Alexander Usyk inside 10 rounds. I am telling you that. Mark my words. I cannot wait for this fight. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And there we go. There he is. There's Fury hyping it up. And you know what? I think he's got the Alexander Usyk here. This is the first time we've ever seen Usyk really, a chink in his armor really seemed to be like, yeah, it's the first time we've really seen a chink in the armor, a reaction. I'm looking forward to this. Tyson Fury knocks him out, or TKO inside 10 rounds. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll see you again in the next one.